This is a monkey fist, the illegal knot. Now the knot itself is not actually illegal. The reason it's illegal is because of what's inside it. A hard object, a small hard object wrapped around by the cord, and when you spin it at high speeds, it becomes a weapon. The monkey fist isn't even the most dangerous knot, that's the constrictor knot. But first, I need to make one, and it did not go well. This was my first attempt, it did not go to plan, so I started making another one. Now to make a monkey fist, you wrap the cord around the ball a handful of times on each direction, making sure to go under and over different cords to make sure it's all nice and tight. You need to have it super tight, so then when you swing it, the ball doesn't go flying out and smashing a window. Now unfortunately, it took me a few more attempts to get it, and when I was finally done, it still didn't look great, but it'll have to do. Let's just hope my knots stay together and I don't end up hurting myself. Now, after tightening it all up, let's get to swinging. Looping it around my hand, I started swinging it, and after not too long at all, I already hurt myself. But that wasn't going to deter me. I kept on swinging it and I was having quite a lot of fun. It was a bit strange to use and I was still a bit cautious. I didn't want to hurt myself again. But after not too long, I felt like I was starting to get the hang of it. But stopping it, that was still a struggle. I kept fiddling with it, and I noticed the ball started coming a bit loose. So I tried to tighten it and ended up extending the rope out the wrong end. I kept on swinging it, and I hit myself again. And the ball almost came out one more time, so I had to make a new one. This time, I'm going to be using a different ball. Just because this one, it doesn't roll around as much. It's still as heavy and as hard as the other one, just not made of the same material. Putting it all together, this one turned out the best. I don't know if it's because I used a new ball or if it's just because I'd done quite a few knots at this stage that I was getting the hang of it. But this knot turned out picture perfect. So I started swinging it. It was a lot different. It was a tiny bit lighter and it was in more control. I didn't feel as scared about hitting myself with it because it didn't hurt that much. But I still managed to hit myself a few times. After messing around, I managed to learn one small trick, which is wrapping the cord around your finger while it's swinging and then letting go of it, extending the bowl out. You can't really see it on camera, but I felt cool doing it, and that's all that really matters. Next, moving on to how to throw it and use it as a weapon. So, we got a target out and I'm going to start throwing it. First I threw it like a bowl. I hit it a few times and this one was quite easy to get. But when I moved on to swinging it around, that's where things got hard. It became quite hard to aim it and it took me a long time before I even hit the board. When I did, it was a lot more powerful. So I kept on going, swinging it in different ways, almost hitting myself and getting the target. Eventually I moved to swinging it above my head, and that one was the strongest and felt the most accurate. Now the reason these are illegal is because they could do some serious damage. I'm not swinging it hard and I reckon I could easily break a window. But the truth is they're not supposed to be used like this. Time to use it correctly. To do that, we need to swing it close to our body like a bat, unlike what we were doing before. And boy is this thing powerful. After hitting it a few times though, I did notice that the golf ball started to slide out. So I hit it again and again, and the golf ball just popped out. Although this is really powerful, my knot was terrible, so the ball just came out. I tried doing it again with the yellow one, and it just destroyed the target. So clearly, I'm using it correctly. Next, I want to use it like a lasso. But first, did you know only 5.4 of you are subscribed? So please subscribe. And also, what is I Am the Storm is Approaching, and why is that one of the most searched things that brings up my videos? Could someone please explain this in the comments? Anyway, please leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the video. So I started using it as a lasso. Swinging it over my head, I hit the tree. And on my second attempt, I got it. Quick disclaimer, when I say this knot is illegal, I mean it's illegal to hold or conceal out of your house. You can't walk to the shops with it. You can't walk around at night with it. That's what makes it illegal, because you can use it for damage. But you can mess around with it at home. Just don't take it out anywhere. And keep it at home. Just like a knife, you can't walk around with it. Now this whole video was to see how dangerous or deadly the monkey fist is. To be honest, it's just a pain. It's super hard to make and I just kept getting tangled. I wouldn't recommend it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.